So it's cold out. I'm getting ready to put up Christmas lights. This is some more of the things that I do. So if it's cold out and it's not warm, I like having my lights on as I string them, because then my wires kind of stay warm because of the electric going through them or whatever. So this is the mess I have so far. Let me flip you around. Let me figure out how to flip you guys around. Maybe. So, that's what I have. I tried to string them up differently this year, and it did not turn out the way I wanted it to. My porch is still a mess. My daughter still has everything all over it. I'm going to start stringing these up again in a different way. And then once I'm done, I will show you my finished project. Okay, so this is what I did yesterday. I had them done like every 2 posts. Don't mind my porch. My porch will be cleaned off. But I had them down every 2 posts, and that was not working. What is that? That's a lid down there. So I had to wrap them. I had to wrap every post like I did last year. I was trying to go with like a candy cane theme, and my red didn't really stick out very well last year. So I eventually want my house on Christmas to look like a gingerbread house, kind of, with the big bulbs around my windows. I have icicle lights that go up on the roof, but my sister always has to come over and help me with those. I fell off the ladder once, and I refused to get back up on a ladder. I know that sounds like a pansy thing to do, but like the ladder broke, and I almost ripped my gutter down. It was terrible. If my husband wouldn't have been there to help brace my fall, I probably would have really hurt myself. So, I'm not going to be getting back up on the ladder. I have my sister come over, who is like 50 pounds lighter than me, maybe 80. I don't know. She's skinny. She's little. She's also single. But I have her come over and help me do my icicle lights that go around the top of my house. And so that's what we'll be doing come Monday, I do believe. But this is just like the little pieces that I have done. My flower pots are of course going to come off my steps. Those aren't going to stay. Like I have my little presents, my little bow, and like I said, my porch is a mess, but that gets cleaned off. And I have little things here and there, whatever. I do have 2 kids, so I have toys all over. My little tree, I get it, like I have my wreath inside. I have trim that goes around my door. That's about it really. So I'm just going to keep going with the other side now, because the other side is from where I tried to do it the way I wanted to before, didn't work out. So I have to not only put my stuff up, my lights up, but then I have to take all those down too as I'm going. I have this entire strand of lights going to be hooked up to one thing. They're all hooked together. Well, this entire side is going to be hooked up to one strand too. So I didn't have to put on my coveralls today. It isn't freezing and the wind isn't kicking, so I'm actually out here in jeans. But before it actually looks good, I still have a lot of cleaning and lights to hang up. And then it'll look almost perfect. When we got the house, it was all my flower beds were all grown up. You could see like the rock around like the landscaping. I planted the mums, I did the irises, the lilies, and then I have these pretty little flowers. They're hollyhocks, and they just pop up randomly throughout my yard, so I replanted them over here. And every time they die off, I just shake the seeds off because they'll come back. And next year, I'm hoping to plant some over on the other side so that I'll have hollyhocks everywhere. I love them. I think that they're gorgeous. And like I said, they just popped up in my yard. It was so weird. I was like, oh, look at these pretty flowers. And pulled them up, planted them somewhere else. And now I had a bunch pop up this year. I gave some of the seeds to my mom because she really liked them too. I do a lot of projects around here. But I'd have to say hanging up lights is one of my favorites. I just like hanging up lights. I don't know why. I like Christmas. I like winter time. I love snow. Me and the kids already had a snowball fight this year, so that was super fun. Anyway, I'm gonna get at it and I'll show you what it looks like this evening. Hopefully I'll have all my lights done and my porch cleaned off to where it's nice and pretty.